This is Nathan Hikes with the GROWMARK FS Agronomy Minute. As Benjamin Franklin said, by failing to prepare, we are preparing to fail. This is especially true with agriculture. With all the uncertainties and challenges we face on a day-to-day basis, if we don't have a formalized plan laying out our goals and strategies, it can be very difficult to make timely decisions that ensure the success of our operation. That's why laying out a cropping plan before the year begins is so critical to long-term success. A cropping plan should encompass all areas of the crop and the season so that decisions are made before the heat of battle and that we can just simply look at the plan and then move forward with our strategies as needed. A cropping plan should be specific and complete enough to allow us to simply look at it and then implement it, but it should also be flexible enough to allow us to adapt to changing situations as the year progresses. A cropping plan should first start with a look back at the year or years prior by collecting all sorts of information such as yield histories, yield maps, and soil tests so we know where our field and crops were before moving into this year. We can take into account any issues or any successes we had the last year in implementing this year's plan. Then we can look at the equipment we have and see if there's any upgrades or maintenance that need to be done, such as adding precision planting equipment to our existing planter, and we can schedule this to be done before the equipment is needed for the year. Then we can look at each individual crop or each individual field to lay out our plans. We need to determine what crop and then what species or variety of that crop will be put in each field. The particular variety of a crop we put in a field can have a huge impact on our final yield, so it's critical to look through with your trusted seed advisor and utilize selections from a portfolio to allocate the best hybrid or variety to each field. Once we know what we'll be planting and what equipment we'll be using in each field, we need to lay out a management strategy for the year. This will include our fertility, which should be based off soil test recommendations, as well as our herbicide, pesticide, and fungicide recommendations. If we create a plan for all of these ahead of time, we can put enough research into our decision-making process, and then we simply have to act on that plan as the season arrives. As changes occur throughout the year, the plan can be flexible so that we can adapt instead of having to completely remanufacture our recommendations as things come up. As we move through the year, we should collect as much information as possible and evaluate the success or shortcomings of our plan so that next year we can create a cropping plan that incorporates all of these lessons learned. The dedicated crop specialists at GROWMARK FS are glad to assist you in building your plan as well as offering the services and products that can be used to implement each part of it. If you're interested in setting up a cropping plan and setting yourself up for success, please visit your nearest GROWMARK FS location today.